Oh. That's not, that's not as cool as I thought it was. What's up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name's Scythe, and today we are going to be doing some crazy stuff in Zelda Breath of the Wild. How y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic, wonderful. Hope this video makes your day even better. So we ended up going up to Impa in the last episode, and I climbed up this mountain here because I noticed, wait a minute, there was no fast travel point, so that's exactly what we're gonna be doing, is going over here. I knew there was gonna be a shrine nearby. We're just gonna get right into it, go for this shrine, and then we're gonna warp over to Gerudo Town and try to... Okay, hello crazy weird old woman. And then we're gonna end up getting into the cloth, like the clother shop, because I want to see what this special armor is once we end up getting the password from the ladies over at the bar, because I ended up figuring it out off camera as how to actually get the password, so I'm gonna show you that today as well. Okay, what do we got here? Something teachings. Okay, well there's a bunch of chests around us, and then looks to me like a combat challenge if I've ever seen it. I hope it isn't, man. I don't really have any weapons that I can use to deal with these robots right now. What the? You're looking weird. I'm assuming he's gonna be like a really easy one, but what is this? Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. Oh! Target an enemy, strafe, and then jump. So I've kind of done this before, but let's find out. How do we do this? Ah! Oh yeah! Here we go, Flurry of Destiny. Okay, that's actually really, really cool. So they're trying to teach us this. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening strike as well. Okay, I mean this is kind of really, really forced here, but whatever. Let's try it out. Come on, I gotta get the timing right. Ah! That's cool how he actually teleports up to the monster's face. Technically speaking, we don't gotta be using a powerful sword like this. You can repel attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back in the opening you create. Okay, I gotta swap my weapons first. But otherwise, I have been trying to get used to this. I've been trying. Hopefully I can do it. This guy, thankfully, is pretty slow. Ah! There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's it? Is there another secret thing? Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charged attack. Catch your enemy in this motion to damage them. Okay, it's just telling us to build up power and do a charged attack for some reason. Okay, well, anyway. Ah! There we go. That was kind of strange, to say the least, but still very, very cool anyways that they ended up actually teaching me properly as to what we were supposed to do. You've done well to learn these crucial skills. Now proceed. I mean, I kind of thankfully ended up accidentally discovering those abilities really early. Well, a couple episodes ago, honestly, it wasn't really that early. But anyways, let's see what all of these chests have to offer, and if there's anything interesting in them. Hopefully something. At least now we have a little bit more inventory space. An 8-fold blade, a single-edged sword, traditional to the Sheikah tribe, forged using ancient technology. It may be among the sharpest conventional weapons ever made. I don't really know what that means. Sharpest weapon ever made. Oh, it's like a mini katana. That's cool. I mean, it should also say in its description that it's super duper weak, and I want to throw it in the garbage. Shield of the Mind's Eye. A small Sheikah-made shield. Its design is intended to decrease blind spots without sacrificing too much defense. Okay, but our inventory's full as far as shields are concerned. Ooh. Oh my, I really should have increased our shield space. I don't want to drop that shield, but this is a unique one, so we may as well grab it, right? And I'm assuming this is gonna be an elemental weapon? No, it's just opal. Alright, well, that's still cool stuff to be sure. Uh-oh. You know what I just realized? I don't know where our horse is. So let's find out. Is this really sharp? No, it's not. That's not super sharp at all. But that is still beautiful that we made that fall down there. So before we get out of here, there is this over here, folks. Now, I've talked about this a couple episodes back. Never ended up showing it on camera. But these little shrines are kind of scattered around the map. Usually they seem to be in any prime town. The Gerudo Town one is actually kind of hidden. That's why I never ended up finding it right away. But This serves as the Temple of Time, so we don't always have to go back to the starting area just to turn in our spirit spears, right? Or whatever it's called. So we have 5 of them, meaning that we can get 1 heart container. Sup? Get it? Because we're a beautiful woman? And I'm talking like a man. So before we end up going around to get the password to the secret door, let me show you that this is the clothing store, right? Just in case you're just tuning into today's episode. And then if we end up coming back here, this just ended up happening as I was randomly exploring this area. There's this door right here. If you get the password wrong, you have to wait 24 hours before you can do it again. And then here is going to end up being the statue from the Temple of Time that we can end up using to give ourselves some more, heart containers and stuff. But while we're here, whoopsie daisy, while we're here, I thought we may as well finish out the Divine Beast Naboris quest. Because we gotta get this done. We gotta see this through. I know that I made a mistake. It's a couple episodes after the fact that we ended up actually defeating Naboris. So rip me. But there's a lot of other things we can come back to the desert for anyways. I want to get this done and I want to see what's up. Because also if we go talk to the soldiers over there, they offer us joining the Gerudo army. And I would love that. I'm wondering whether or not we'll go over there though and they'll just be like, maybe they'll just always say no or something, Oh, you're bad. Wait, what was the voice again? Clarice. Yes. I'm glad you're okay. Truly I am. Naboris is no longer a threat to the town. I still worry about the larger threat to Hyrule, but at least my people won't be troubled by Naboris anymore. I want to offer you these as thanks for your help. I trust you'll accept them. These pieces of equipment are priceless treasures of the Gerudo people. They were once worn by Lady Urbosa. Since you and Lady Urbosa were friends, it's only right that you have them. Okay. What is it? Is it going to be just armor or weapons? Probably weapons that are going to end up breaking right away in like 2 hits or something. Oh, the Scimitar of the Seven. A famous sword once beloved by the Gerudo champion Urbosa. Man, when that breaks, it'll never come back. It is said that when Urbosa swung this sword in battle, her movements resembled a beautiful dance. A dance of death. Okay, inventory full. I'll take care of that in a minute. And then we've also got this one, a shield, the Daybreaker, which looks beautiful and so much defense. This shield was cherished by the Gerudo champion Urbosa. The gold used to make it was hand-picked to ensure a design that is both lightweight and very durable. I'm guessing since, these are like a special stuff here, they're definitely gonna end up being, like really, really high in durability, hopefully. Otherwise, we should probably pawn them and just try to sell them. Hello, Thunder Helmet. Halt! That is a treasure of the Gerudo tribe, the Thunder Helmet. You may be held in high esteem, but this does not give you the freedom to lay your hands on the pride of our people. Become yourself, Boleria. You desire this helm? I want it! I see, and yet despite the great debt we owe you, I cannot just give such a precious thing to you. But you are up against the enemy of Urbosa, and if you truly desire it, then perhaps I can lend it to you. Yes, lend it to me! Then, let's see how serious you are. This helm is a cultural treasure. To earn it, you must gain the trust of our people. I want you to address their concerns and bring a resolute peace to the town, so we gotta complete all the side quests. That is an awesome reward. Way to go, Nintendo and Zelda. That is beautiful. That's so awesome. We already know that you are powerful, but can't you solve all the people's problems with power alone? I mean, most of them actually want us to do that, but anyways, let me drop some of this garbage here. Yeah, we'll end up coming back to do that a little bit later, but look at this shield. It's so beautiful, and the sword, oh, it's got a custom sheath to it. Oh, dude, that is such a swag weapon. That is so beautiful. Like, seriously, dude, I love it. Thank you so much, Princess. Okay, now this was a crazy lady that said we could join the army. Let's take a peek. Savaquala! Did you join the Gerudo a bit and learn something combat? Will you consider joining our forces? I'd love to. That's reassuring to hear. However, I already spoke to the chief about you. You're on a very important mission, aren't you? Once you finish that task, we'll gladly accept you along our side. Now, is that an excuse? Are they trying to say that we have to finish the main quest in order to actually become part of the Gerudo? Or what? I don't know. Or can we ever end up being part of the Gerudo? So over here, there's the bar, right? And there's these ladies sitting here all laughing, having a good time, but they're talking about passwords and stuff, and I couldn't for the life of me. It took me so long to figure this out that you gotta actually sneak. Was it this window? Maybe it's only this window. You gotta actually listen in from the other side. It took me so long to figure that out. What was up with that little Hylian and Vi earlier today? They're talking about us. Forget her. Just hurry up and tell us the password, Yido. All right, the password is GSC triangle thing. I overheard Scythe talking about, okay, GSC triangle thing. Oh, I get it, but what's the diamond mean? Who knows? Okay, that's awesome. Well, let's go see. I mean, hopefully this is gonna be worth our time here, but I'm assuming it's gonna end up being very, very expensive gear. Like, seriously. So let's go check this out. And most of all, I think I said that earlier, but I'm trying to see, is this armor going to be more worth our money to buy than buying the armor that's over in the main town in the mountains that we just discovered the other day? GCD? I just looked back on the footage. I had a complete brain fart and forgot. It's GSD. No, GSC. I had it happen a second time. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. GSC. And then it's that weird diamond thingamabob. Bloop! All right, you can come in. Thank you. I don't know why I always expect a loading screen or something. Hello, weird pots and stuff. I will destroy all of this stuff for the monies. Anyways, whoa, look at that. Hey, I haven't seen your face around here before. Who are you? Well, it looks like we've got ourselves a rare visitor. I guess I have a suspicious mind. So maybe you don't ask too many questions, and I won't either. You're a member here now, so thanks for your patronage. Whoa, my, look at these clothes. This gives us insane heat resistance. 3 armor, which isn't bad. I don't really like the idea of this shirtless armor, but it makes sense because it's heat resistant, right? And then a desert Voe headband? Oh, that's actually pretty cool, dude. It actually ties up his hair like all proper and stuff. This is a pretty expensive suit. Mostly the armor itself. I don't even know if we could technically afford that. That's beautiful, to say the least. How much defense are these giving? 3, 3, 3. So that's about the same defense that we would get in the other area. Oh, this looks beautiful. Oh, that special one made using luminous stone. If you're interested, you'll need to trade me the materials. Oh, and there's a handling fee too. Okay. Lumo stone. Okay. 800 rupees? What? Okay, so 3 Lumo stone, 3 Lumo stone, 3 Lumo stone, and they're 800 each. Oh man. Well, you know what? We can afford it because that is going to, like, we have 2,639 rupees, and this would cost us 2,400, right? So, I guess we'll just get it because it looks interesting. I'm waiting to see, like, there has to be something special to this, right? It's not just that it looks cool. It's got to give us, like, a set bonus or something. Well, you know what? Let's do it. I don't care. Let's do it. These tights are sold at the Gerudo Secret Club. They're painted with dye from crushed luminite stones, which gives them an eerie glow in the dark. Sarquesto. All right, fine. Fine. Pattern in the dark, due to a dye made from crushed luminous stone. Whatever, sure. What about restock? What are you talking about, you crazy lady? We're not gonna use our Lumo stone anyways, so here we go. I'll just have to go and grind lots of resources off camera. Precious item, be sure to take good care of it. Okay, well, you know what? Ooh, you know what? I don't know if we can equip it in here because we might actually end up getting kicked out of town. Anyways, buy from me. I won't be paying more than any other trader, though. I want to take a peek and see. Okay, we don't want to resell. Oh, we can't sell our swords and shields and weapons. I don't know why I thought we could. Like, really, I have no idea why. Now, that armor is beautiful. I definitely want to go for this set whenever we actually do come back to the desert because it has the heat resistance and also looks very, very beautiful. Like, I love the way that that armor looks. But let's get out of here, head on back to Impa, and see what the other... Oh, actually, there was one last thing I wanted to check out with all of you today. And then we're gonna go back to Impa and see what's what. Oh. That's not, that's not as cool as I thought it was. It's a luchador suit. Like a wrestler, right? Well, I'm an idiot. Okay, oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. I would have taken any of the other costumes over this one. I was duped. Oh, you stupid little Karoke. Oh, I was duped, man. I ended up buying this armor because I thought it was gonna be something cool. Turns out it sucks. All right, let's get our horse and go into the desert. There's a side quest I want to start before we go back to Impa. That was pretty cool. He was actually telling us as well that the horse is automatically going to end up walking along the pathway. Kind of similar to Red Dead Redemption, I'm assuming, right? But most of all, I want to see what's going to end up happening if we take this thing out in the desert. Like, is he going to end up... Get out of the way. Is he going to end up operating properly, or is he going to be all messed up? Oh, look at that. He actually is forcibly stopping us. Can we travel down the stairs? Oh, legit. We can't take the horse into the desert. All right. Well, I was curious about that, and we're overheating. This armor is... so useless. I'm gonna have to definitely grind up a lot of money for the other suits. Get out of here, you stupid Yiga idiot! I mean, at least this sword's powerful. Jeez Louise. You know, like, I really would have preferred some of that other armor. So you know what, I'm gonna definitely, after today's episode, I'm gonna spend some time grinding up our rupees back up and try to buy that other beautiful suit that was in the Gerudo Town, or the ninja suit. Most likely the ninja suit, because we already got one from Gerudo Town. We don't need another heat suit, technically. So anyway, I noticed this, he's just called Guy. Okay, I noticed this guy over here and thought, hey, we may as well actually talk with this guy. I say any more. Have we met before? I came here from Rito Village. I've never been there before. Yes, Rito Village. Far to the north of here. It's a modest village of Taban. Earned some money out in the world. That's why I left. Yes, tweet woo. But it's incredibly hot out here during the day, and it's tough to work up the will to go any further. I would like to see Gerudo Town looks like, even if I can't go inside. It's just so hot. I heard there's an elixir that can help beat the heat. It's made from insects with cooling effects and monster parts. But they don't seem to be selling any of the elixir anywhere. I heard insects with these cooling effects live in the cold parts of the Gerudo Highlands, but, well, the monsters there are rough to say the least, so I'm not having a lot of success getting myself motivated. Okay, I think I can actually make one of these. An ice guy. That's a nice pun. I like it. Nope, doesn't look like we have any ice crickets or bugs or anything like that. Well, we'll be able to finish this quest another time then. That's okay. What's with these little butterflies? Are they trying to symbolize something? I don't know. Anyways, let's go back to the crazy lady up in the mountains. All right, anyways, let's talk with her. The words of the princess risked her life to impart to you. I cannot pass them on to someone who lacks conviction. Are you prepared to risk your life? I am. Not a memory to your name, yet you are in pleasant tenses ever to charge forward with only courage and justice by your side. You have not changed a bit. Once a hero, always a hero. Okay? Very well. Since you have lost your memory, I will recount for you what has happened. Okay, so I'm just gonna summarize because I'm sorry, folks, that cutscene was not really a cutscene. It just kind of showed still images. It was extremely boring, very dragged out. So in short, Ganon has, you know, he's been here before, he was defeated before in the past, and he kept coming back. So all of the citizens and the technology and everything about that was at such a high point that even the casual monsters out in the world barely posed a threat to, like, the Hyruleans or anything like that, and they ended up building the 4 divine beasts, which, you know, we already defeated Naboris, right? So there's 4 big dungeons that are going to be in this game that are going to include boss fights and stuff like that, and each of those, combined with all of the Guardians as well, was actually all designed to kind of defeat Ganon in preparation for when he would return. And, well, that's... for some weird reason, that took them like 10 minutes to explain. 100 years ago, I know her voice changes. That Erwin's difficult to do, and you can barely understand what I'm saying. In preparation for the foretold revivals of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors 10,000 years prior. But in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid ever making that great mistake again, the princess left you these words. I love you! Free the divine beasts! What? 4 divine beasts? The 4 divine beasts are the ancient Sheikah weapons wielded by the 4 champions who defeated Ganon. The divine beast Varadania, controlled by Daruk of the Gordians. Gordians? I read that wrong. The divine beast Vamedo, which actually, from what I saw with the pictures anyway, this one's a bird, so I'm really interested to see what that's about. Naboris was a camel type, then there was an elephant, then there was a bird, and another one that I don't really recall. The beast Varadania, controlled by the Zora. Oh, it's probably a giant fish if it's a Zora one, right? And the divine beast Naboris already took care of that one, Granny. It would be extremely ill-advised to face Ganon without the powers of the divine beast to help you. Technically speaking, you can rush Ganon, but I guess the divine beasts just end up making him weaker and easier or something? I don't know. You must infiltrate the divine beasts that were stolen by Ganon 100 years ago and bring them back to our side. More information about these divine beasts can be found by locating the 4 races scattered across Hyrule. Blah, 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 blah. The Sheikah Slate will guide you on your way. You must go to where it tells you to talk with each of the leaders of the races. Okay. Free the divine beasts. Why was she so concerned about telling us about all this? It seems to me that your Sheikah Slate is not yet complete. The device Princess Zelda left you is your guide and also your memory. Now let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hatena Village. We ended up seeing the gateway to that area a while ago. I also ended up hearing hints that that village, we can actually dye our clothes. And then also apparently you're supposed to be able to get some pretty crazy gear from it. Unless that was a different village. I think it was actually just north of the Zora domain or something like that. I don't know. It was a couple episodes back. It is a small village, one of very few places suffering something about during the Great Calamity. Who cares? Locked mementos. Okay. You are Princess Zelda's only hope, and Hyrule's as well. You cannot turn back! Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Okay. Seek out Impa. Complete. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Very much appreciate it. I gotta go and get some grinding on these rupees, like seriously. But I hope that you enjoyed today's episode and hope you have a fantastic day. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.